Ladies and gentlemen, we are here, we are live, and we are ready, which is beautiful. Again, coming live from one of the NY Guys platform / headquarters. I want to say thank you again to Mr. Beggs for having us out here and ready to go, ready to rock.
Gang, gang, let's do it.
Beautiful.
Sisi.
Johnny, thank you so much for coming, man. Honestly, we got an opportunity to actually cross paths once before when I used to have my old show, The Quickest Hour.
Yes.
And now we have the opportunity to finally get back at it and really hash out some topics that we didn't get a chance to the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And when we did the pre-interview, I was truly very excited and happy. Because some of the things that you were talking about, I mean, I can't lie to you. When you said the happiness equation, I'm in. I need to find some fucking happiness, you know? I don't know if he's talking about a female or if he's talking about, just being mentally happy, but we'll find out.
Yeah, break it down.
So, why don't we start at the best place to start, the beginning. So, where are you from? What do you do? Well, shoot, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well...
Caught him at a bad time.
I'm 27 years old.
Okay.
Born in, actually, Upper Brookville on the North Shore.
Okay.
It's where I pretty much grew up before I moved to Massapequa. And
How old were you when you moved to Massapequa?
11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was one of your first friends out of the crew that I know? Out of your guys? McMahon?
McMahon. Yeah,
Okay.
I knew
Funny
McMahon.
guy, I love him.
In like 5th grade.
Shout out.
Yeah, quick shout out.
Quick shout out.
Yeah.
Put his tag. No, I'm just
But
kidding.
I could lay it down like pretty well for you. So like my childhood was a lot of me just like doing my own thing and like enjoying that.
Okay.
I lived in an area where it wasn't really house. It was more of everybody had land and
Yeah, you got a nice little plot.
like spread out. So did that and had 4 goats, a sheep,
Fuck
a
yeah.
little pony. So I had like my own little environment like that.
Okay, it's like a little farm life almost.
Yeah, and like everybody's childhood helps like shape them. You know?
Exactly,
So
it
that
molds the man you are today.
helped me like make who I am.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Extremely interesting.
Now you are the goat.
Now I'm fucking goat.
Yeah, basically the GOAT right now, definitely. So one of the first things when we got to that pre-interview that you talked about, that I mean, I've actually, I can't lie to you, I fucking cut it to the front of the line because it really struck some, a chord in me, because this is how I feel too, to a certain extent. You said, quote unquote, kids today are just lost. Can you elaborate just a tiny bit for our viewers?
Well,
I know that I just threw something huge at you, but when you said it, do you remember saying those words?
Of course, I mean.
Okay, so
that's something I feel.
in that moment in time, what was the context that you were talking about?
I mean, the context for that is just in general, man. Down to the habits that people do every day, the things that they pay attention to.
You're talking about social media.
Yeah,
I'm just asking.
It could be social media. It could
Okay.
just be any drama-filled bullshit that's not taking somebody in the right direction.
Okay.
Especially men in general, right?
You're talking men my age, your
Right?
age, 27?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Even younger. Once you turn 18, I mean, even growing up,
And
I think that's part of the problem of where
just to stop you for 2
people
seconds.
are lost or whatever.
When you say, man, our age, you're talking about a kid who's finally graduated college, first time job, trying to figure out if they're going to get married or girlfriend situation. That's what you're talking about when you say men of my age, right?
Oh, no.
No. Why not?
What I'm saying is, like, men as, like, a fucking whole of what people have, like, become. You know what I mean? Growing up, like, plenty of the kids our age or men our age were the same fucking people when they were growing up. They were just like that, and then they
So you're
got
saying
older.
nothing changed?
Nothing changed.
Is that
so,
a good
like,
thing or a bad thing? I'm guessing it's bad from the way that you're describing it.
I don't know. I don't want to label if it's good or bad. I
I'm
would
not
say
asking you to
probably
label it. I'm
bad.
just- yeah, okay.
On like the worst kind of spectrum, but
Okay.
the people that were different back then grew up to be different and live towards that right path. People that aren't are easier swayed than others. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you said different, and then you said the right path. Now, are you talking about the kids that didn't fall in the clique? Is that what you're talking about when you say like the type, not that type of kid? Like I'm just trying to get a little clarification.
No, because the cliques. I mean, I know plenty of people from my clique and other cliques that didn't go down the right path. So I just think it's more of.
Was that tough to see that you were able to succeed and others weren't?
I mean, I think it's never ending, but people don't change,
Okay.
People don't change, and that's okay, no matter what.
So it's okay that people don't change.
Yeah.
But don't you want people to grow?
I mean,
in
you
some
can't be
certain light.
attached. We can't be attached.
Attached to what?
I grew up with Jason my whole life, and I'm doing this, and Jason's doing that. I can't be attached to Jason. Jason's a good person. I love Jason. But I don't have to have him in my circle and influencing what I do and where I go every day and the content of what's, you know what I mean, shaping me to be who I am.
No, and I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. You know?
No, all right. No, everyone does have their own path, and that now it makes sense. After you saying that, now I understand what you were going towards. Now, my question to you is: you said that us as this age group, would we be considered what you call? This is what you said, the modern man. Is that something that us at 27 you'd consider, or is that a different envision? Like, did you have a different vision for when you said that?
No, I think it's just that whole consciousness, man. It's just that whole masculine consciousness of.
So when you say modern man,
I think it's both, bro.
You're
it's
talking
100%
about a
both.
masculine man.
Yeah.
Okay. Not like
because,
kid that we would like call a pussy or something like that.
Look at the situations that you guys run into, or you hear about. You know what I mean? Like most of the time. Bro, I talk about this shit. I can get into this shit about, hours. But 75% of relationships are ended by the girl.
Why?
Why?
Men are squeaky.
Men are becoming women.
Oh, but explain. Can you elaborate on that?
How do you elaborate on that? I mean, come on. Everybody's like...
What?
Chasing.
Pussyfooting around? Is that what you're
chasing,
trying to get at?
Very, very simple. I mean, it's one thing, bro. Women are like cats. Okay, women, you chill. You're confident. Like, hey, cat, what's up? I'm just chilling over here. They're going to... eventually kind of come sniff you out. And that's cool. But if you're like, come here, kitty, they're going to run away and like not want anything to do with you.
Okay.
And that's normal. And that's okay.
And so just to rewind for a second, because we're talking about women as pussycats over here.
And in no negative fashion for women at all.
I wasn't saying
because
any
we could be
disrespect.
like dogs at times, and that's okay too. You know what I mean?
Okay. No, and I
just
want to
say, wherever the cameras are, disclaimer on anything I say. You could, a lot of the things I say, I want you to kind of take a good gander at, but you don't have to attach anything as truth or, and I don't want to offend you.
No. Listen. One of the things that's really important about this is that we're not trying to offend anybody. This is all about education.
But that's a really,
in a certain aspect.
That's a really important one, man. And I think I've been many versions of myself.
As the modern man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like in
so
it,
can you give me
killing
an example?
it, or
an example of something? Because I have an example.
Bro, the Big Mac or the fucking clean food.
You asking me?
Anything,
I mean, you
bro.
see my size, right?
No, I'm not saying it like that,
right.
but every day it's that decision. So I've seen that part of myself. That's that beta bitch-ass man that's not going to fucking do what he has to do. The squeeby.
Squeeb within.
That's how you describe Mr. Bags?
Killed,
Squeeb?
I would say like 89% of that squeeby within me.
Yeah.
I've killed that.
How much percentage?
And I want to...
How much percentage?
I would say 89 on...
89%.
On like a kind of bad day. I would say like 97, 98 on a good day. But I'm probably cruising towards 89 because I'm fucking human and, you still got things
I get that.
to do. You know what I mean?
I got that with the Gucci shades on and all. So one of the things that I thought was great, and I could definitely relate to you being the modern man, was in the middle of our pre-interview, you took a phone call. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
And for me, I only remember it because you sold her on fucking solar.
Yeah.
I mean, what was that like? Just
What's he wearing?
I got it right here, Vivint Plus. Yes, anybody that wants to save money on their electric bills, it makes sense. Plug in. It saves the planet. Makes sense.
Hey, you know what's
Zero
really
cost,
funny? I
tax
have Vivint,
credits.
Just to make you feel better, I'm plugging it for a second right now, and I don't plug anything. I have Vivint Solar on my roof. Okay.
And how did it work out for you?
I think Johnny did. I'm not 100% sure, honestly.
There we go. I don't know if it was Monzo or not. Shout out Monzo.
Oh yeah, it could have been Monzo. I actually, at that point,
Solar Club.
Yeah, Solar Kids. What's going on? Mm-hmm. But one of the things that was great about that was that you literally, in the middle of having a deep conversation, you said, "Excuse me 1 minute. I apologize." Then, boom, you're changing gears immediately for a sale, and you actually got the sale, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you were telling me the story about that, but I want you to tell the listeners. Give me the context of this person calling you. You were surprised. I forget her name. What was her name? Anne. But you were like, Anne? So explain that to me just a little bit.
Well, it was really random because this lady has a pretty cool story. So, there was one Vivint account for solar installed on her block, and it was like kind of across the street from her. I ended up doing two installs behind her house, and then I signed up the old cranky man next to her. That's like, like the mayor of the neighborhood that everybody knows. Like, if you got Jean, then you're gonna get everybody. So I got Jean, and then I signed her up, and I really want to help people with this shit. And she's a single mom. She's like complaining about money, so I'm like, look, you got to do this. Couldn't get her over the finish line of like actually going and getting.
And how long did that take? Because the success took time.
Yeah.
Because you were smiling when you were done. Not because you got a fucking sale, but because the time that it took you to get there was worth it. Because at least from when I was at Vivint for the short stint of time that I was there, they taught us that the way to captivate people that don't want something is make it something that it's visible everywhere around them. Across the street when they go out to their car, they're seeing fucking solar panels.
Yeah.
They look out in their backyard cooking a fucking sausage. Holy shit, it's fucking solar panels. Yeah. Look to the left when they're cutting their bushes. Fuck, motherfucker, there's motherfucking solar panels.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
I love solar and I love helping people. But a lot of people are squeeby-weebies going out in this world. Like, I've seen that.
When you say squeeby-weebies, that's according to what?
Most people are straight up squeeby-weebies.
About what, though? You have to be a little specific.
Asleep, don't have time for real things, can't look you in the eye, aren't used to talking to new human beings every day.
Okay.
Shit like that. People are squeeby-weebies.
Okay.
But
that is definitely a word that we have to get trademarked.
Straight up squeeby-weeby. But
squeeby-weeby.
So, for her, she, like, kind of fizzled out, and then literally like a year and a half later, and I installed like 2 more of her neighbors, so it's fucking literally all around her. A year and a half later, she calls me up and she's like, hey, I think I want to do this, so I wanted to make sure this was your number still, and I have a referral for you too, so it's gonna.
That's awesome,
2
man.
accounts.
That's great. Oh, it became 2.
Yeah.
So that's a quick. So now you don't have to go into it, but it'll just help me out for a second. What do you make on a commission sale like that? There's something. Obviously, there's nothing more sweeter than, actually getting that sale done, especially after all the time that it took you. Mm-hmm. But what is that money like? Is it good?
It depends.
I don't remember. When I was there, it was $200.
Yeah, no, it's way more now.
Really?
We get paid in different ways. There's like residual and back-end commissions and paychecks and stuff. But
is that after you get to a certain point in sales, or is that something that because you've been there for so long, they changed you into a better
little bit of both, but they changed the commission structure.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
So,
okay.
I don't know, anywhere between like $2 and $5-6 grand, something like that.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah,
it's a nice little deal, and then you got 2 of those. So I mean, we're looking pretty.
Yeah, it's cool.
Pretty.
It's cool.
Pretty.
I don't look at it like that anymore, man. I don't stay attached to it at all. With like a customer's gonna call me if I'm happy about it or not, or if like.
How many times do people fucking slam the door in your face? It's gotta be a lot, right?
No.
Not anymore?
No, because
is it your confidence level?
I show up a certain way.
Okay. I mean, we're gonna get into stuff like that, but
I don't want to be done with the modern man thing, because.
Sure, we can come back to that.
Rewind.
I don't want to rewind, but.
No, we don't have to rewind. So give me.
That's like the
give
end
me another
list,
so for me.
Yeah.
Let's say that I was in my own lane trying to become the modern man. Mm-hmm. What type of advice? For me, no. I mean, listen, you know me pretty well. I'm not saying you know me the best out of everybody in the world, mm-hmm. but you know what I'm about. You know what I stand for. You know the drive that drives me. You know the organization, the platform that's funding mm-hmm. this incredible show that is allowing you to speak your mind. So my question to you is, someone like me, am I on the right path for the modern man?
Well, it depends on how far you are from the path. You know what I mean? I think we all have like the 2 voices, and
sure.
That
kill that motherfucker.
One voice will get louder, the other voice will get softer.
Yeah.
The more you go in each direction, or and it doesn't even have to be one's good or one's bad. It's just human behavior. You know what I mean? But for you or anybody to, I think working out is huge, man, and I think it's just for anybody and. Working out is something that you have to do that's hard every day, and you're not gonna want to do it every day, no matter what.
This is hard for me every day.
Yeah, or something something that's hard, but that sucks.
What?
Going to the gym and working hard, like in your body, it really fucking sucks. And when you do that,
but you like your results. I mean,
enough.
You're in good shape, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing that it's really simple because common sense isn't really common these days, but.
Okay.
A very simple fact of human success is being able to give this up now because I know that there's going to be something better.
So you're saying the waiting.
The
game.
weight, bro. You guys know about the marshmallow, right? You guys know about the marshmallow test they did at Stanford with the kids.
Why don't you elaborate on that for people?
I will quick. So they gave kids the option of 1 marshmallow now or like wait 20 minutes and 2 marshmallows. The kids that waited the 20 minutes for the 2 marshmallows, they studied them like years and years after.
Well, they're logically thinking better.
And they were
at a
like
younger
way
age.
more
That's what you're trying to
successful.
say, right?
Yeah, like they were way more successful.
What's the IQ on someone like that?
Oh man, I have no clue.
200 IQ, bro.
All right, 200 IQ play.
What's the average
That's a
IQ for?
220 to
How
the
old?
face,
How
bro.
old are you? How old are you
IQ.
saying? How old are you saying with this Stanford thing?
I don't know. They were kids though, probably 8 or 9 or 11.
Look up an average 8-year-old's IQ, just so that we can get a little ballpark. Because obviously, I mean, I'm assuming that I'm a little smarter than a fucking 8-year-old.
But, bro, I don't want
I
to make
hope.
it biased. I don't want to be like.
Yeah, at a certain point, you know.
I don't want to be like it's just about the gym. It's not just about the gym.
What else is it about? Because the
Well, it's
next
about just
topic,
making
the
the right
actual next
choices,
topic,
dude.
truly, the next topic is what it takes to be successful in 2019. So I mean, if you're, I know you're basically driving us into that direction.
Yeah.
Why don't we just tack that on to the little,
Dive
you know,
in.
Out of a 200 plus, which is insanely unmeasurable genius.
Okay.
It's about averages like 90, 110.
Oh, okay.
90, 110.
90, 110 isn't bad.
Fact check.
That's not bad. Yeah, of course we get fact checked.
Yeah.
Fact
You want to know why? Listen, it's always important to make sure that, like,
Just
at least
sound
on these types of shows, for me, sometimes I spew, and I don't know whether or not I'm right, and it's better just because sometimes I personally feel that maybe I'm wrong about what I'm spitting out with my mouth. I mean,
Yeah.
usually I'm not, but the
It's good.
reality is
It's good to always question it.
I always question.
I
because,
hate saying like, yeah, yo, I'm fucking right. Like, listen to me. Like, I'll never fucking say that.
But you don't have to, man. I mean, no,
You know?
But you want to know what's funny is that you say that, but I don't feel that way at all, bro. Every time I have a conversation with you, there's something of substance. It's not a wasted conversation. It's not a filler. You're not a filler person.
I try. You know
Try
what I mean?
what?
I could definitely say I try not to
be?
fucking put filler in my words. You know
Not
what I
one
mean?
time have I met you where I've ever felt that you were a filler conversation. And right now you're on my podcast, so
Right.
I mean, there's realities in all of this.
Yeah.
But
Reality is simple.
the reality is simple. Trademarking that. It's a Sisi Papi line. Como tu sabes, papi.
All right. So, success in 2019.
How do I get be successful, man? What does it take? What is it going to take me to do? What is it going to take me to do to catapult this fucking show into the best thing that anyone's ever heard on podcast?
It's like what we were talking about the other day, man. It's like you could apply it with the podcast. You could apply it with anything. You have to see and be able to like take your frame.
But let's not talk about me. Let's talk about the average listener, the 27-year-old
average listener, bro.
that still lives at home, that's still not, maybe doesn't have a grip on reality or a full-time job or whatever the fucking problem might be.
Yeah.
I mean, truthfully, if you were going to sit here and plug for 5 seconds on how to make someone better, what's a 5-minute way to make someone better? Right now, if the people that are listening, what would they do? In 5 minutes, what can they do to make themselves better?
I would say get the fuck up. Probably go do some push-ups and jump around for a little while.
Okay.
Put yourself in a state that
You're uncomfortable.
You broke your pattern.
Okay.
You're not just caught in like I'm just gonna stand here. Simple things like, dominant positioning, whatever. If you're gonna be like this, if you
Hunched
if you
over.
sit hunched or slumped over, you're gonna produce more cortisol in your body, and you're gonna think more stressful thoughts.
Is that you got that from a study?
Yeah, no, that's scientific.
Okay.
If you stand back like this, or in positions like, chilling, spread out, you're going to produce more testosterone and you're going to be more chill. And you're going to be more logical.
Okay.
So,
I definitely agree with that.
yeah, bro. And to dive into the masculine, feminine shit, you need to be...
Well, you said just before men are being more feminine.
It's kind of like that. It's like you need to be unwavering. We are the rock, they are the storm. Okay?
Shit.
And it's very simple, bro.
When did we pick
I'm
up a
spinning in my
fucking
brain
poet?
trying to be like, how can I make it simple to you guys? It's we're the rock, they're the storm. We always need to be solid in our grounding. And when we're not, that's when shit shows up in relationships of like, I'm going to be a little catty bitch, or I'm going to be really quiet and like play with you because I'm going to test your masculine. And if you're
gonna test my gangster,
I'm gonna test your gangster.
Yeah.
And if you're gangster, I'll probably chill like a cat, be a little quiet, and then come back around. But if I see you're in a bitch, which a lot of it's there, but which one are you fucking feeding?
Yeah, no,
you know what I
believe
mean,
that,
bro?
yeah.
You could be the one that always loses. You could be the one that's victimized, bro.
Sure.
You could be the one that was born the way you were, and you're fucked. You
Okay.
could be that. So anybody that's
But no one
watching
has
this,
to be that.
that's an option,
No, but
dude.
but you're saying no one has to be like that.
No one has to be like that.
They choose it.
Number one,
5 minutes is up. No, I'm just kidding.
yo, number one is you need to take your frame, bro. You need to take who you are. I'm Jason. You know, I'm Joey. Sean?
Sean.
I'm Sean. You know what I mean? And what do I do every day? Because sleep is bullshit. It's just this one moment. It's
Sleeping is a moment.
Well, yeah.
No, I'm
we're
just-
we're
I'm
on
just
this
asking. I
direct
don't know.
we're on this
Okay.
direct track of time.
Yes.
Okay. And
Till death.
till death.
Yeah.
Sleep every day is just this restart. Okay. Oh well.
Just plug it in.
Something
Well, I
happened.
mean,
I got to go back,
so-
and then you restart, and
so
you think
just-
it's a new day.
Just
and
in-
hold
and
on,
it's
and
not
you-
a new day.
Well, it is, but that doesn't matter because what's progression? The days really matter. People change in instances, in little moments of like, yo, fuck this. I'm doing something different.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And you have to get to that point, and that's why I'm telling people, jump up, get around a little bit, change your
Cold
state.
shower.
You know what I mean?
Like it.
No, yeah, no, man, that's good stuff. I really, you know, when you say it, it sounds a lot better than when it will come out of my
Yeah,
mouth.
but
so.
take your frame, look at it, and then from there, step out and think, what am I doing? All right, I'm just going to sleep every day. I'm going to work. I'm doing the same routine. So if you could take that and look at it and totally let it dissolve and don't attach to it and be like, well, I don't actually, you know, my life isn't going in a certain way. Stop letting
Or not
life,
the way I want.
stop letting life take you in a certain way. That's feminine, right? You know, that's the storm. No, you're the rock. You're the one that makes the decisions, and you're like, well, no, life, this is how it's going to go, and then you form around that. You know what I mean? You don't form around where you're going.
No,
You
I
form
can
around
agree
where
with
you
that.
know you're going, and you build your fucking life around that.
Okay.
You know, and that's
It's facts.
facts, bro, and it's a huge difference between
And how many people
people
you
that
think
are
actually know
going
this?
there. I would say
Because you seem educated.
80-20 on
But you
like,
seem educated. Don't
you
get me
gotta
wrong.
look for this shit, bro. I was a bitch. I was an idiot. I was a little kid.
Okay.
I was small. I was scrawny. Girls looked at me like I was cute. I wanted to fuck. I want to be a big boss, bro. What is this? So I'm going to see what the fuck is good.
Okay.
And I looked up everything I could. And I thought ever since I was a little kid, I'm like, yo, there's one thing I really want. Like, I don't know what the fuck I want to do in my life, but I want to accumulate knowledge. If I
Okay.
accumulate enough knowledge, something's got to happen.
Well, I mean, they say, well, things that
And
I've read.
with where I'm at now, I'm like, yo, I'm sticking with that. So,
It's definitely
Nah,
working.
dude,
You
seem
know,
like,
it's
seem
working,
Like,
I'm
listen,
going.
I like the car you drive. I mean,
It's cool.
I think you're happy in your relationship. I mean, from what we've spoken about, you seem like you're put together very well. But that comes with intelligence. You're not what you're spitting to me. I fully understand, but it's because unfortunately, yeah, I do read a couple of things. Do I like what I read? No. But it's the truth about the situation. Should I be getting up and doing fucking jumping jacks every day? Yeah. But, unfortunately, my 8 to 5 fucking kills me. And then on top of that, I want to start, a possibility of getting a dialogue open about how I feel and how other things should be dictated and how people should actually feel and think. And your way of thinking actually gets people there.
bro, goals are really important, and it's just, it's not all about, the physical. But if you stay disciplined in anything, I wrote it down somewhere, one day, I forget exactly what it said, but it was like, discipline in anything applies to everything. Discipline applied in anything applies to everything. You know what I mean? So if you get good at staying disciplined with something, like that's why I'll try to recruit people from the gym to come work and knock on doors, because it's like, yo, this, you have a routine, you're disciplined, you know how to be
Interesting.
successful.
So that's how
take
you
this
find- that's how you
and do that
That-
here,
yeah,
bro.
that's a good way of finding people.
Take that and do this here. That's literally all you have to do. If you learn
Definitely high
diligence,
correlation on that.
Yeah.
High correlation.
yeah, bro. If you learn diligence, but you need to be able to step out of your frame and look at, am I actually doing something that I want to fucking do and going in the right direction? Because most people are scared shitless. They either
Scared shitless of themselves.
people are afraid of life and they're looking for a secure and guaranteed way and outcome. And
You think that's a
and
mistake?
the quicker you grow up and see what that's like to have a 9-to-5 job,
I hate
and
it.
take the fucking,
The train into the city.
the train into the
I
city
fucking
every day.
hate all of that.
You're gonna think that that's secure until you do that, And then you're going to be like, what's the security in this? I'm making 80 grand.
I'm a robot to society.
I'm making 80 grand and this is going to be my life. I'll make 120 in 5 years and then that's going to be my life.
I get it.
No, bro. I wouldn't live a life I could live in my mind.
True.
I could, okay, I'm going to be a fucking this. Okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
That's going to be that every single day. I mean, for some people with those
Some people
passions,
need that security,
that's their
though.
right path.
But so
You know what I mean?
Can we agree
But
on
I
this?
wouldn't say the 9 to 5 shit. I don't, you know.
But can we agree on this?
That's just different people.
Most people, the thing that you're talking about is something that I like to call gumption. Most people don't
Gumption?
have.
What is
Yeah.
that?
I never heard of that either.
Can you look up the word gumption just so that people can have a little bit of an exact
I did
definition?
want to mention a reference, 2009, December 7th, Teen Fitness linked to higher IQ achievement.
And that's
it
based
was
on
done
what?
On a study for like 26 years in Sweden.
Oh wow.
On
Okay.
1.2 million young men, so that's good. Yeah, really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The Swedes never lie.
But look up the word gumption and give them the definition. Only because I usually butcher definitions. I'm not really good at it.
I
That's
never
why.
heard of that word.
You not heard of gumption? It's a really important word.
Shrewd or spirited initiative and resourcefulness.
I like the last word.
Now,
Resourcefulness.
so when you think of me, don't you think I have gumption?
Yeah, now
to a
that I
cer-
know what it works.
to a certain
Now that I know
aspect?
what it means.
So, in my opinion, you have gumption. You're resourceful. You use the internet to find out what you're looking for. A lot of people don't know how to use the internet correctly. At least five people in my daily life, I ask them to Google something or something like that. They have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. Like, Google, huh?
Yeah.
It
The
freaks me out.
problem's not your resources, it's your resourcefulness.
No, and I agree with that.
You know?
I
that's-
agree with
Resources
that.
are there.
Yeah,
So
bro.
you're gonna utilize them or not.
You gotta. Like, I said this to my office the other day. Some people are blessed not with the option of what's fair and unfair.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I can
They're
understand that.
born into that shitty ass place where no, dude, like there's nothing fair for you. Like no.
But you got
What do you
you
mean
got to
fair
make
and
your own
unfair?
way, though.
And those people are blessed in a way, you know, if they want to take it that way, and the right ones do, and they think, I got what's in front of me,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna make that work. And from there, you're gonna pick out the right things that you want and where you want to go, and you know you're gonna build that.
I like that. It's definitely
Really-
really good. Let's change topics for a second.
Life doesn't have to be fair. Life's never gonna fucking be fair.
I never
you know?
thought it was.
It's
Some of the shit that I've been through, I would wish no one ever had to deal with.
yeah, bro. Society
You know?
is going in that place. Most people, I don't know. I wish everybody the best, but I think in the next 5 years we're gonna have a fucking wake up of like what this generation is gonna actually be like. This
Well,
sleepy millennial.
So, do you want me to
know?
give you a foreshadowing of what I think? A lot of people are going to have a lot of mental disorders. And I'm not talking about, like, stupidity or anything like that. I'm talking about, like, schizophrenia, where they're afraid to go out of their houses, where they used Google a little too much, and they Wikipedia'd and WebMD'd every bullshit fucking thing that, the next one. You know?
Yeah.
Because this
Should be
is
the
done.
option.
This
You
is
got
done.
Elon Musk one, bro.
Yeah, right.
100%.
Elon.
Listen,
The
yeah,
Elon
listen. If
moment.
that billionaire does
Right.
it, you can do it too. And besides, the best part is, it is CBD, my friends.
CBD.
Completely legal in the state we are in. So
Action.
I think in every state. Fact check. CBD is legal everywhere, right?
I don't know. We should fact check that. But while he's doing that, you said something about how to build conviction with your speech. Do you remember saying that?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, can you touch a little bit on that? Because I think that has something to do with being successful in 2019, in my opinion. Because if you can build conviction and actually make
Man,
people...
it's so deep, dude. So
listen, you're a deep kind of guy. There's no fucking reason for you to be here if it's not deep.
I
baby.
love it. So I said that
37.
because
37 states.
37
37
states.
states. All right, so
There's 52 states, right, in America?
I thought it was 50, but I wanted to like. I think 50.
51.
Fat. Do you know what? The NY
I think they
guys are gonna
changed it
fact
to like
check that.
57 the other day. I don't know.
Yeah, they might have changed
what?
it.
Bro, it's
So-
50 states, right?
No,
What
it's
the
50.
fuck?
Oh, it's 52.
And then there's
No,
like
it's
2
52.
territories or
52.
something.
I was
There's
right.
Yeah, it's
52.
52.
CC Poppy on BCE.
Bro, when I was growing up,
Fucking
it was,
knows
It
it.
was 50
stars,
states,
all
right?
the American
Yeah, then they
flags.
added Puerto Rico and some other shit.
I thought that
Yeah.
was 48
As of
and that was 49 and
2016.
50.
Yeah, bro, what's good with this shit?
As of 2016, right?
Yeah.
It's 52?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, boys do read. The BCE motherfucker reads.
So wait, what are the other two?
Puerto Rico and then
Let's see.
Slovakia.
yeah.
Oh,
no
wait.
shot.
Whoa,
Whoa, wait, whoa, 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 whoa.
Hold on.
Hey,
they made Puerto Rico an actual state? No, they fucking didn't.
I thought they.
No, they didn't, dude.
Listen,
That's like a territory. That's
I
like a
think they
U.S.
got,
territory.
Some type of, it's. I don't even know what's good with that.
How we get on this?
I don't know.
Well, I just I thought 50.
CBD, how many legal states?
Yes, yes.
And all legal. And
What was the thing?
37.
The question?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to speak about
Puss in Boots. Shout out to Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots saying
Yeah,
what's
he's
up.
got the dope eyes.
He does have ocean blue eyes. Yeah, he does. It's beautiful to stare at those things in the
All
morning.
right, so what was it? The conviction thing?
It's conviction. So for me, what I think is a huge success marker for being someone that's trying to be successful in 2019, it's having conviction with their speech. Can you give us an elaborate,
Yeah.
maybe not too elaborate, but
Yeah.
you know.
So-
sorry. Puerto Rico was the 51st state.
Damn it!
What's
Wow.
second? What's
Sorry.
52nd?
That's wrong.
You
What?
tapping me,
What's
buddy?
52nd?
What's up?
Sorry.
No, it's
All right,
fine.
so-
I was off by one? Shit.
I'm just trying to remember this. All
Puerto
right, so
Rico's a fucking state, though.
I'm just
That's
trying to
why
remember this freaking thought because I can't think. All right, so
Sorry.
Maybe a little Johnny Jewel flip.
a little
catch.
jewel flip and catch. Yo, he's pawing me and it's mad
No,
cute.
I know.
I want to
but
give
he's-
him love, but
No,
no
but listen-
podcast love. All right, so
yeah, exactly.
I
no,
said
he
that.
has love on the podcast. He's just,
Yeah, I said
everyone's-
that
Everyone's busy.
specifically like for, kind of sales in a way. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because you want to be able to, or anything. I mean, it could be like pickup lines and dating and shit
Oh, with
too.
women.
You know what I mean? To
Okay.
have something that you've said a million times. So when you're saying it, when you're doing it, you're not thinking about how you're saying it. You're just thinking about like how you're actually going to say it. You know what I mean?
So you're saying
Because
like
you've
to hit
said
on
it
a
so many
girl.
times.
Like
Like
to
you're
hit on a
not.
girl, it's fluid. It's
you're
a
not
fluid
thinking
motion.
like, oh shit, like what am I going to say? You know what I mean? You're like, yo, I already know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So now I'm just paying attention and I'm really analyzing and seeing how I'm going to say this
Yeah, but
in the
you're-
right way to somebody.
You're using a higher consciousness that, I mean, in my opinion, I don't believe a lot of people have.
I'm not saying higher consciousness at all. Any like genius is just persistence in disguise.
Okay, I like that. Is the mind blown right there?
Literally, bro.
No, hey, you want to know something? I like that.
That's it. So like,
But
when
how do you
I'm-
tie that into conviction in your speech?
So when I'm saying when I'm going to a door,
Mm-hmm.
I'm acting a certain way.
Okay.
I could act that certain way because I've done this a million times. It's unconscious. It's unconscious by this point.
It's a part of you.
It's a part of me if it's just there. It's like you said, oh, you could have this deep conversation. Oh, 1 second. Oh, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Because it's just, I've said those words a million different times. But like, to form a conviction in your life, you need to say those things to yourself.
Like,
You know?
look at the man in the mirror.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson talk right now.
I guess. If Michael Jackson says, look yourself in the mirror. You know what I mean?
You're also able to wear certain hats and understand different roles that, they're not self-taught. You got to go through experience in order to get there. So you've gained the confidence in order to be able to fill different hats, be able to, I'm going to be John Boy that's going and killing the solar, able to kill it on the podcast,
Right.
able to kill it on the Fortnite.
Yeah,
like,
hop on for it.
You're a man of many hats, many roles.
Yeah. Time and place, right?
Absolutely.
You got to be a time. And that's it, man. You got to respect your time. A lot of people don't respect their time, and they think it's a time and place for anything, anytime. And, it's not that way. But you could chill and have plenty of free time if you just do the right things when you're supposed to do them. You know what I mean?
So can you explain why you hopped off social media the way you did? Because for a little bit
like
of
we
time,
said,
a little bit of time, you said that you were gone from social media.
Man, I'm always gone. I'm always gone.
What do you mean you're always gone?
Okay, the
I went on your
only-
social media 5 minutes ago.
Okay, the only reason I go on Instagram is
Sure.
because there's this thing in my brain that's just used to doing it, and it's just like a little
So it's a
spider.
reaction.
It's just like a little spider sending this thing like, oh, we're doing Instagram again. Oh, we're back here. We're doing Instagram again. We're doing another one. We're doing another one.
Refresh,
And it's gotten
refresh.
and it's a strand. Think of like a fucking spider web, and it's gotten really strong in my brain, and I'm always just used to doing it. This one's even stronger. We're doing the jewel again. We're doing the jewel again.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Flips.
Listen, we're not there yet. Whoa.
Facebook is the same way.
It's the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
You
Facebook's
wake up.
addicting, man.
Oh, yo, what's good? All right, yo, Facebook. What am I doing?
I haven't
Hold
been on
on.
Facebook in a
That's
while.
why it's like you want to jump around. Like, Tony Robbins, this guy, look into him, he's fucking crazy. He's like amazing, He gets up every morning and he jumps in a plunge pool. Whew, shocks his whole nervous system because From there, he's like, all right, now I could just choose how I feel. I'm not going to get up and feel this certain way or like just get into that robot mode. You know what I mean? You got to get up and shock your nervous system and demand state, you know?
Okay.
It's about state.
It's about your mental state.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Physiological, mental, and it's your physiological state. It's your body and your mind of where you're at.
All right. I think we're finally allowed to move to the meat and potatoes of this podcast, and for me, that's the health and happiness equations. So I mean, let's start with health and let's move to happiness.
Do you have anything I could write on? No.
Unfortunately, you want to know something? I blame
I
fired my assistant before you got here. Because I know you told me that 2 days ago. And Jerry, you'll never have a job here again, buddy. You'll never have a job here again.
One
and
thing,
you want to know
Jerry.
something?
One thing.
Jerry, you had one fucking job.
Can't even get a whiteboard.
Fucking
And you know what the
Jerry.
problem is, Jerry? You know what the problem is? My guest is unhappy now, Jerry.
I brought
What are you
freaking-
doing? You're at home, Jerry. Why don't you jump up and do some jumping jacks,
I brought the
Jerry?
markers.
On a fucking thumb.
All right,
I'm sorry about that. Truly, I
let's
am.
get into it, man.
I am. But let's start with health. Just to help me out. Is 50 Twinkies a day not good for me? Is that what we're going for? Is that what it is?
It's
not good, right?
Lay off the Twinkies, Sisi.
Sorry. Me encantan, papi, me encantan.
I don't know, man. You gotta just think the right fucking thoughts, bro. You gotta think the right thoughts and do the right things, bro.
Give me an idea.
What
Come
do you-
on, man. Talk to me.
An idea, even past health, bro. I mean, what the fuck is real? What's real? This isn't gonna be here in 200 years, whatever. Like, this shit's not fucking real, dude. It's like a dream. You can call it whatever. You might think that you know what we're doing here or
So you're
why
talking
we're
about
here.
right now this universe.
Yeah, bro.
Is
We're
might not be
here.
real, or it is real. I'm asking you.
What's on this earth is not real.
Oh, okay.
We are
Okay.
real. That's what I think.
Your being
now,
is real.
My being is real.
Okay, so that's what's valuable.
And put my being in any fucking reality, and I'm gonna try my hardest to go down the right path.
Is it the same path every time?
What do you mean the same path?
Well, I'm assuming that when you get shifted, your soul is shifted into different paths. That no matter where you go, your soul, every path leads to the same Johnny Boy direction. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm asking you, is that what you mean when you say that you're going down your path every time in every different reality?
I would
or
think everybody's
body or whatever you're talking about, whatever scenario. That's why I'm asking, because for me, I got a little confused. That's why I stopped you for a second. And when I get lost, it gets difficult for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But
Well,
that's why I asked.
and I was going off a little bit too, but what I'm saying is like society has been built.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's been built and it's been conditioned. Really.
Well, it's a disgusting thing.
You know,
because
it's been
we're all
conditioned.
accustomed to what used to be.
So we, by nature of basically the germs of other people, become like the other people and the shit that we surround ourselves with. So if we surround ourselves with just, you know, real stuff, like loving emotions with people,
Okay.
you know,
Love yourself,
you
people.
could read, you know what I mean? You could have good conversations with people, listen to good people, whatever, good content, go out in nature, whatever the fuck you want to do. But sitting home and watching TV and shit like that, it's not real. You know what I mean? And those emotions that you're going to gain from watching that show or doing whatever bullshit, it's not real. You know what I mean? It's like eating the Big Mac and trying
TV
to get
suck.
truly fulfilled.
TV
You know what I
does
mean?
suck.
And watching that stuff, bro.
It's too long, like lengthwise. Like, I hate sitting there for 20 minutes. I love if you go to the NY Guys page, there's actually like an 8-minute video. That's all I need. Or the 30-second videos that the NY Guys post on Instagram. But I'm sorry, I just I didn't mean to cut you and plug like that.
No.
But,
it's just society follows society. And
I get that.
And a lot of people are afraid to
your
step out
dad,
of it.
I'm not saying your dad specifically, but the average dad comes home after working his 9 to 5, fucking ball busted and, insulted. Maybe the boss yelled at him, comes home, cracks open a beer, watching the game. And hey, you want to know something? That fucker's not waking up until 7:45 the next day so he can roll out of his fucking comfortable lazy boy and get back to work and do it all over again. And you want to know something? You sit there as a little kid. Yeah, daddy time. What am I going to do?
And maybe for daddy that was right though. I think everybody has a different path and a different role that we
right
need
now,
to do.
I'm
Some
saying that
people
if-
have to do shitty things and be shitty people.
No.
You know what I mean?
Someone's always got to be the garbage man.
Yeah, there's gotta be the yin
I'm
and
not
the yang.
questioning that. I'm saying that for us, since we're a different generation, we're a generation that's had technology at our fingertips. We're able to do things that, I don't know, I can do things that my mom has no idea when it comes to the internet or different types of lifestyles or cultures that she just doesn't even know exist. Because I hate to say it, she's wrapped in her own little world. I mean, most of us fucking are. So my question was, just to bring us back, to get on the right path, to have the right equation, to be healthy. Are you set? That's what I'm asking.
Okay, so the health equation.
Yes.
All right. So it's calories divided by substance. Okay? Or calories divided by nutrients. Okay? To put it out better for you.
I like that.
Very simple. All of this is life. I think of everything.
Oh, the food you're eating right now.
Yeah, I think of everything in like
the spread was supported by the NY guys.
Yes.
They actually brought that.
Bigs.
Shot bags, shot bags, shot bags.
Yo, things are always better simple, right? So for me, I think of it as life or death. You know what I mean? Everything I do, everything I eat, everything I say is either getting me a little bit closer to death or a little bit closer to life, you know? Okay. And it's that serious, but most people don't take it that serious because whatever, we're only fucking human and you can't be perfect. And I get that, you know? But the health equation, calories divided by nutrients, okay? So you could have, a salad, and that's going to have all different, it's more nutrients per calorie.
Okay.
That's simply the health equation. It's literally it. Like, if you want to be healthier, if you want to lose weight or you want to do whatever, you have to have more nutrients in your calories.
So there's still a way that I can get a nutrition plan from you, right?
100%. I mean,
still got one for free?
You can go through it. We could write one up for you very simply. You got to just count your calories and, you know.
Do I use an app? Because I mean,
that's the easiest way.
I can't lie to you, bro. I have no
weight, height specific.
Meal plans.
You know?
They do it for you. You don't need to count your calories. The meal plan does it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you think, like
pounds off just starting off with a meal plan.
Interesting. 18 pounds. I think I'd look real good. 18 pounds less. What do I know? You know. Sure.
Yeah, but being healthy, a lot of things go into it. You know, it's metabolism. It's how much more
it's also
you drink.
drive, right? Having the drive to want to be healthy. That's the other thing. I'm not trying to sell people as short or short-sighted, but the reality is, not a lot of people are going to go out there and pick the carrots and celery and all this beautiful spread that we have for you here over the chips.
Well, it's substance, bro. It's like, what are you really choosing? It's the fucking first marshmallow or the second marshmallow. What do you want? Do you want, bro? The Kool-Aid tastes great, but it gives you cavities tomorrow.
Fuck.
Okay, it tastes fucking great, but it gives you cavities tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a little stick in the health equation. We're gonna move to happiness because honestly, Sisi might not be too happy. I'm kidding. No, come on. Talk to me about a good healthy mind state because I was listening to something. You know what? Actually, we'll pause because this ties into the health equation.
Murder in the first degree. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah. Yeah, every time that shit gets me. But no, so today or a couple days ago, shout out to Joe Rogan, great podcast. He had a guy named Alex Bernson or Peterson, something. He was a New York Times editor or journalist. Doesn't matter which one, but he just wrote a book talking about how we should tell our children about the dangerous effects of marijuana. And he said on this podcast that there was a crime rate that went up because of marijuana. He said that there was multiple deaths in different states blaming marijuana. And I'm not blaming CBD, what we're smoking here, not this. I'm talking about THC-rich drugs. Well, THC-rich marijuana that right now is definitely stronger than when I was younger. I mean, you can admit that, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's gotta be. Yeah.
But what I'm trying to get at is this guy saying that these people have either schizophrenia or some type of other mental illness or a disorder, and they're smoking, and it's causing such paranoia that they're killing their grandmothers and they're committing suicide. This is a guy who's literally, he was on Joe Rogan. This is something you can go and read. It's called, the podcast is The Pot Debate. It was great. I mean,
That's cool.
If you have time, you should definitely listen to it.
Yeah, that's cool.
But the reason that I'm bringing this up is that knowing what I just told you, saying that you can't use without using drugs. I obviously knew you weren't going to use drugs as a key to happiness, but I just wanted to like throw that out there. Without using drugs, Johnny, can you explain to me a good way? And I'm excluding weed.
I use the health equation. You were probably surprised at how simple the health equation is, but I use the health equation for the happiness equation.
Oh, okay.
So the happiness equation.
The happiness is about the substance.
So it's time, right? I always talk about time. Like that's the only thing that we have, right? It's time. It's fucking.
Your time on
linear
this
or
planet.
whatever, right?
Sure. Yeah, no, I get it.
You know, so we have time divided by substance. That's actual substance now, okay? So now think about life. And every moment, you could either be eating the salad or you could be eating the Big Mac. You know what I mean? So I break it up into 4 different categories. You could add financial as a 5th if you want. But mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. All right? So mentally, you know, what are bad things you could do mentally? You could, what?
I don't know, watch porn and get your girlfriend mad at you.
Right? That's perfect.
I'm in.
And porn, I even put porn in spiritual, emotional. Porn is like everywhere in that equation. All right, so porn,
Well,
you can
porn's
watch
in art and
TV.
stuff, sure,
you know,
yeah.
you could just be the person that goes home and you watch, you know, The Bachelor every night or whatever.
Oh, I was going to say Grey's Anatomy.
Or Grey's Anatomy. I wanted to say something that my girlfriend doesn't watch. It wasn't supposed to be a diss towards her. I like The Bachelor sometimes too. But you could
Does she
go
watch
home.
The Bachelor?
Yeah, she does. You could go home and watch The Bachelor every night. You know what I mean? That's bad mental stuff. Physically, what's a bad thing to do?
I don't know. Eat 20 Twinkies like Sisi?
Eat 20 Twinkies.
Use drugs.
Yeah, right.
That's
Use
really
bad
bad.
drugs, disrespect your body.
Drugs
Sit
are
on the
terrible,
couch
yeah.
all day, right? Not burn any calories,
Oh.
right? Spiritually, what's a bad thing? Porn's bad spiritually. It's just, you know, not
demonic, I guess.
Maybe
Right, I
maybe
mean,
having
it's just
negative
not
thoughts
pure,
towards
you
people.
know what I mean?
Or just being a negative person. Is that bad
demonic.
spiritual juju or whatever they call it? I don't know. I'm asking. Remember, I'm not. I'm trying to learn something here.
I can't say porn's bad. I don't mean any of this as it's bad, because I don't attach that to it. But if you're looking to have a loving, fulfilling relationship with somebody, you don't want to be fucking jerking off to somebody else all the time.
Fantasizing.
You don't want to be fantasizing, bro. Do you want to?
I was wondering.
No, and this is for the people. I'm always talking to the people. So, do you want to be pure within your mind? Or do you want to be fucking your girl and be thinking, oh, you know what, shit, like, let me... You know what I mean? Or do you want to be in the other room jerking off and watching porn and then... You know what I mean? There's an incongruency there that doesn't need to be there.
You ever seen the movie Don John?
No.
You definitely have to watch it. It's Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I don't know how he fucking does it, but he gets Scarlett Johansson to play the girlfriend. And this guy is addicted to going to the gym and porn. Like...
Oh, no, I
body.
know some people that are addicted to porn. Like,
Can you look up Don John just to get me the trailer for 2 seconds? I really want him to just see
but
the
I want
trailer.
to cover the 4. I got to cover the 4 of the happiness equation.
Just pull that up and just have it ready. But yeah, finish the 4.
So that was physical, and then that was
No, you did physical. You did spiritual.
Spiritual. Yeah. So it's not all about that. I mean, spiritually, not just not living righteously, really, not doing the right things, lying to people,
Robbing,
bullshitting people,
stealing, hurting them,
being unethical.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
But you can be unethical with anything, almost.
Yeah.
That's almost extremely.
Being unethical with yourself. You know,
shit.
breaking agreements within yourself. You know what I mean?
I promise.
Physical, spiritual,
15 Twinkies tomorrow.
mental, emotional. You know, you could either get your drama from watching TV or, you know,
Gets my rocks off sometimes.
or
Group
fucking
chat.
with people.
Or the group chat.
You know what I mean? Or,
The
God,
50 group chat.
it's even like, yo, look at this picture of this person. They look like an idiot. Isn't it funny? You know what I mean? Even little shit like that. Like, are you getting your little fun, fulfilling twist like that? Are you getting your little dopamine spike like that?
Well, I
or
mean,
are you
that's
getting it in a
everybody,
way
right?
where you're like, yo, Jason, I'm talking to you. You're telling me about your life. I'm telling you about my life. Like, you're showing me that you care. I'm showing you that I care.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me a couple things that you would, give advice on or whatever. Actually, like, engaging with people, that builds true fulfillment in emotion. You know what I mean? Versus if you're sitting on the couch and if you're fucking smoking weed and you're playing these video games all day and you might be a little schizophrenic already, and then you're fucking smoking shit that's real
Playing video games,
THC
killing
and
fucking
stuff.
people.
You're going to go kill somebody maybe, or you're not going to be able to go out and talk to people the same way because you're totally empty.
It freaked
You know
me
what I
out
mean?
when I heard that.
And you're not used to that
Yeah.
shit. And you need to you need to have your glass full to be able to give it to anybody. And that's why we need to accept people in the situations that they are in sometimes.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't demand somebody to always act the right way if they're not full, you know? And most people aren't. And when you get to that point where you're like, you know what, I am going to establish myself as one of those people that has their fucking glass full, because so many people don't, and they
I'm
need
definitely
help.
full.
You know what I
My
mean?
keg's full.
I'm definitely full. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. I might be full of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know yet, but we'll find out.
You got to get to that point.
So I got a question for you. I want to show you this clip from Don John, just so that you might be interested.
Okay.
But the next question will be after this. Well, while you watch this. So this is gonna be something that kind of might throw you off. I have no idea. We're gonna find out everything. Find out everything together. This is a lot of fun. But oh, you got to be kidding me!
No, that's all right.
It's an inappropriate video. Can you believe this? Can you believe this guy? Hey, you want to know something? Don John. It's no joke, man. These people, like, he's genius. But
Yo, the
doesn't
happiness equation is really serious if you actually want to hear it.
matter. No, I do want to hear it.
Like,
I do want
like
to hear it.
the whole thing, because the other side of it is what actually, because it's a frequency, bro. There's a fucking frequency that generates.
Alright, so how many did you
call
get?
it?
3
You
now,
don't
right?
have to call it God, bro. God has nothing to do with it. There's a frequency of fucking success. When you get on it and you're making the right decisions, they're making the right choices, that shit will manifest. You know what I mean?
No, I get that.
Right.
Same thing with food, bro. It's a fucking frequency. This is electric. Okay, the smallest way to a unit of showing something how much force it takes to move something is in watts. Everything's electricity, bro. If you don't have the right energy, you're not going to manifest the right energy in your life. So if you're eating McDonald's all the time, if you're thinking that dopamine hit is actually making you happy, you're taking that first marshmallow every time and you're creating that fucking frequency. You're exuding that through your emotions. Your gut is making that who you are.
Wow.
You know, if you're eating clean stuff, you become who that is.
Okay.
You stay closer to the life frequency that's within that food rather than the nothingness in bullshit food. You know what I mean? So, like, it's actually really serious of, like, a happiness equation. If you do that stuff, you will be happy and your life will get better if you're actually serious about it, or if you just want to be like, oh, like, that's just something, like, think of it that way and go on with your life. But if you actually want to do that, what do you mean?
The last thing of the 4.
So it's mental,
did 3.
physical, spiritual, emotional.
Okay. Oh, and that was the emotional.
Yeah, the emotional, I was saying you can get the drama on TV and stuff, or you could, you know, have a better, good relationship with your friends.
So
your
then
family,
just do a quick rundown of the 4. Just so that we can catch it all in one thing. So that if I wanted to put a tiny little clip somewhere,
Yep.
I just want just
every day, just make a little box in your mind.
Okay.
Fucking keep it right here. Just think of it, all right, bottom right of me is this little box that I got to check off every day. Mental, physical, spiritual, emotional.
Give me one for each right now.
Mentally, read something productive or listen to something
Physically.
productive. Physically, move the fuck around, get your heart beating, you know, at
Spiritually.
least spiritually, meditate. You don't want to meditate? Chill
I love
the,
meditation.
chill
I
the
talk
fuck
about that
out
all the
within
time.
yourself.
I talk about that with him all the time.
Bro, take 2 minutes to just breathe. Just 2 minutes to just breathe. And then what else? What's the other one?
Emotional, baby. Give me it.
Emotional. Call your fucking mom. Call your dad. Call your fucking uncle. Call your aunt.
People you care about.
You know what I mean?
Call
Call
the
one of your
joint.
call
Call the
Doug
joint.
Boy. You know what I mean?
Doug Boy. Shout
Call
out
Doug Boy.
Shout out Doug Boy.
Call somebody up. Have a good little conversation. And then financial, bro. Financial is another one. It's like, yo, just go. You know what I mean? That's easy. Go toward it every day. You know,
Get the bag.
we gain conditioning and like a compound effect in whatever direction and choices that we make every day.
Press play. Let me tell me what you think after you see that.
Listen, I want the people to know, man.
Dude, I
want the
agree with
people
you.
to get better, bro.
That's why you're
I want
here.
us all to get better, bro. You gotta level up. If I'm not good,
Yeah.
if somebody else isn't good, I can't get better. If I'm here and other people are here and my all the way is up here, why the fuck am I gonna even have to go up here at all if I'm still up here and people are right here?
I get that.
I want everybody to start leveling the fuck up,
Level up.
so then we have to all get better. And we have that choice. Like, you think about 2012, the apocalypse, the rapture, all that shit. Like, think of it like, oh, you know, the whole world's ending. Or think of it like, yo, we're at a point where singularity of all information of this planet is able to come together and really fuse together very quickly. So it's like, with that, we could wake the fuck up
So if you had to
and
give someone a
realize some
mindset,
shit and go in the right
if
direction.
you had to give someone a mindset
You know what I mean?
for 2019,
And it's really exciting.
no, but if you had to give them,
Right? Sean feels me, dude.
Yeah,
It's really
okay.
exciting.
oh no, dude, he's responding well.
Just want to make
But-
sure that I'm doing both.
But my question to you is this: where is it? Okay, so with just saying that, what is the mindset that you would want to set forth for a 2019 success to have that successful year?
Mhm.
You're using the health equation, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
immediately, right?
Yeah, don't be the victim.
Okay,
You know what I mean? It's just don't be the victim because
That's
it's
quick.
not like you're a bitch or anything. It's just not worth it.
I get that. So now, just changing gears for 2 seconds. Tell me why you said this. You said why do you consider why? So you said why do you consider yourself not normal? And you said that about yourself. You said you weren't directing that at me. You were directing it as why do I consider myself not normal?
Referring to John Boy.
But
Yeah.
referring to John Boy himself.
Referring to the John Boy. Man, I just.
I mean, is normal just a fake bullshit thing?
I
You
mean,
just
I wanted
tell-
it to
you just
spark
tell
up
people?
everybody. Everybody's getting in a little bit, and to be honest, I don't remember where I was gonna go with it.
Okay, that's
But-
fine. Hey, you want to know something? We have another really good question.
No,
right
I like
after
it.
that.
I like it. I want it.
Oh, you
I
want
want it. Yeah. Yeah.
Taking it for $500. $500. $500 taking it. Nope, sold.
All right, repeat it again.
No problem. $500 taken. Why do people consider
It's like
themselves
it's
not
there.
normal?
It's gone. Right?
Why
What
are
is
they
it?
not normal?
No.
Yeah. Clean,
Perfect.
pure.
Listen,
right?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
No
You're doing-
attachment.
You're doing truly great.
What was it?
Doing
What
great.
was it? What did you
It's
say?
why do you consider yourself not normal?
Okay, because I look at this world like it's just its own thing, and
You look at it like it's electricity.
and
That's what you
everybody
just said
else
before.
could just be a different version of me having to go through my different version of shit. You know, we have this whole, this is what I think, disclaimers, whatever, but some people will think it too. We have this whole unconscious that we have, that we could tap into. And it's all the same, bro. We're all one. You strip away all the shit that's not real. You strip away all the bad emotions. Every misunderstanding is, every fucking conflict is just misunderstanding. We all want the same motive, and it's all love at the end of the day. So if you take the whole spectrum of unconsciousness, love is the only reason anything's going forward, and creative energy is love. So if my bubble's over here, and, you know, Sean's bubble's over here, and Jason's bubble's over here, you know that. That's you.
Yeah, I know my fucking
That's
bubble.
I'm over here, but we're really part of the same thing if we strip away those layers. You know what I mean? And
So you're saying
looked
we're part
at
of the
those
same thing
layers
when
a
you're
lot.
talking about, like, we're in New York, at the NY Guys studio in New York, on, you know, Long Island. No, but wait. No, wait. I was choking.
I love it, though. I love it. I
I
love
was
it.
choking. Hey,
That's
alright, that's alright, yeah.
Yeah.
CC headquarters. Listen, no,
Trying
but
to correct, yeah.
Gronk-
Facts.
Gronk-
yeah,
Baby.
Gronk throwing a Brady. No,
Facts
so what
check.
I'm trying to say is, like, from what you were saying was, we're
And that's not normal.
here.
To look at shit like that's
here
not
in-
normal.
No,
But
here
like,
in New York,
and that,
then in
you
the
know,
United States,
I wouldn't
on
wanna be
planet
normal.
Earth, in the galaxy, like, that is what you're talking about, right? The fact that we're so small,
Yeah, but that shit
even when
doesn't-
we're something so big.
yeah, you know, the galaxy, all that shit doesn't even matter because
It doesn't matter. Do you believe space
It
is
doesn't
real?
really. I don't know. It's cool. Space
Do
is
you
probably
think someone
real.
went to the moon?
Maybe.
You think
I
it
don't.
might be
I'm not
bullshit?
100% on
Do you
that.
think it
I
might
don't
be
know.
bullshit? I'm asking you
It
a serious
could be
question.
bullshit.
Quick,
I don't
quick.
believe anything that I can't really fucking see. You know what I mean? Like,
Is that something out of how you feel, or that's what you've adopted over time based on your intellect and knowledge? What you're saying. Is
I kind of
true.
think we probably did.
But
I think we probably did.
What you just did there did not sell the solar, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't believe a fucking word you just said.
And that's why this is disclaimer territory. This is like, especially
Oh.
on a question like this, I don't know about that.
No, I know
I've
you
probably
don't.
watched
That's
some
why I
videos
threw it
at
out
2 in
here,
the
baby.
morning of like the fake like footsteps and shit, and if it's real or not. But I
Bro,
never
all
looked
that shit
into
looks
it
like it was from a
because
fucking,
we can't
you know,
control that.
a
I don't
fucking green screen.
You know
Or
what I
green
mean?
screens.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you.
But
Where were we before that though?
what were we talking about?
Yeah.
Well, the next question is, do drugs like LSD and mushrooms actually change the chemical compounds in your mind to actually change your train of thought?
Bruh.
That's something that we were talking about.
Okay.
Oh wait, was that too much? was that too deep?
I don't know. This is going on air right here, so I don't know.
Nice transition.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to just fucking do that to you. But
It's alright, we can cut that part out. It's all right.
I don't know.
no.
5 seconds.
No, dude, do not cut shit. It's better the way it is.
No, did you guys not understand that? Because I understood every word. I don't know.
No.
What I
was
said.
talking about him.
Yeah, I heard it.
I know you heard it.
Yeah.
Just, do you want me to repeat it slower? Maybe in
I
Spanish?
just like the
Should I repeat it in Spanish?
Sisi's aim. Let's hear it.
I'm not going to do it in Spanish. I'll get embarrassed. No, but so the question...
And I'm working on my Spanish too, but I can't,
Listen, let's go to a country together. A Hispanic country. No, but I'm taking you to a third world fucking place.
I could already tell how fast you could speak Spanish.
Yeah, it's
You're like,
scary. Yeah, I'm not...
Can you say something just really fast? Like,
Not always said,
What would you say to a Spanish? What would
I
you say
wanna
to a
learn how to do
Spanish
that,
girl
bro.
at the bar if you're like
Sisi, soy yo, mamacita. There you go, bam. Bam. Trademark that shit. No,
Oh shit! You got in the zone
Alright,
there.
so-
I thought that was the
Tengo
girl.
un gato en
I thought that was
mis
the girl for a second. I
pantalones.
was like,
Don't get nervous. I'm completely dialed in. That's what happens when you're an hour deep with a really important person, listening to what they have to say. It fucking no. I'm serious. I'm dialed in, but I need to know what you think about. Do you believe that LSD and mushrooms, change the
I
chemical
want
compounds
to
in the brain?
tap on you calling me an important person. Because I don't feel like I'm an important person, but
So I'm
I
gonna tell you why
also,
you're important.
do.
You're
Hold on.
important to me.
I wanna-
No, stop. No, fuck you. Don't do that. You're important to me because you were on my show the first time and it didn't go anywhere. Now this time when I know it's gonna fucking skyrocket, you're my second
Hell
fucking
yeah.
person walking in the door.
Hell yeah.
It shows importance on two fronts.
Hell
One,
yeah.
you stuck with me when I was nothing. Boom, now you're here when it actually matters. And for me, that means more than half of the fucking people out there. Because it doesn't matter what we do in this world. It's what you prove you can do. And me,
Gotcha.
I'm proving that no one can fucking do what I do. And what I do is I bring the right people together. You're the right person for this show. You are.
I'm here, baby.
And that's why, to me, you're important. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get all fucking gassed out.
Well, no,
Shit,
and
the
I want
fucking
to,
roll.
bro. I want to tap on it though, because if you,
Give me a big neck.
if you listen to the shit that we're talking about, like we all agree on it. You know what I
Of course
mean?
we do.
Like,
Because deep down, we actually want to be better.
because we
wanna
want to be better.
bro.
So like, that's why I
I
want to
want
tap
to
on
be
it.
more than a fucking monkey.
I don't want to call myself an important person, but some of the stuff that I'm trying to convey
important.
is important and it's right.
But that's why
I'm not in accordance
So,
or
alright.
alignment
Dude.
with it all the time.
the guy might not be important.
You know what I
but
mean?
He's got to say
But that's the
he's
stuff
important.
that is right.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
No,
And
I'm
it's
serious.
not easy, dude. We're all humans. We're all souls. We all, aren't perfect. It's just hard to be perfect. Nobody even has to be fucked up to not be perfect, bro. You don't have to be fucked up to not be perfect.
Yeah.
It's just hard to get up and do the shit that you got to do every day.
hard
I'm
to
a
just do-
realist
it's hard to do
too,
anything.
You're right.
But it's not worth it in the other direction. So how do psychedelics change people's minds and shit?
No, do
so,
you believe that it does? I'm not trying to ask you to break it down for me. I'm asking you,
If
do
it
you believe?
does.
I mean, I won't lie.
if it
The
does,
last time I ever
you
did
know?
mushrooms, it was a terrible experience.
It might.
yeah, it could. I mean,
Gotcha.
it could not. It could. But it's wherever you're at, man. You got to go in with really good intentions and you have to fess up to yourself.
You need the right people around you, and you need to be in the right environment if you're doing stuff like that.
Yeah, you can't let yourself bug yourself out. You know, it's like, it's just me in here, actually. I'm
It
fine.
comes down to the energy. The
You can't do
energy
it
of the
alone.
environment,
Yeah.
and you need to be with the right people with the right energy as well.
Yeah, but even in those ways, I don't think that's the way that psychedelics are being mentioned in that statement. You know what I mean? In that statement, it's more of like,
the
yo,
statement is
you
straight
take
up.
this
It's
and
straight
this
up is,
changes.
do you no? Because I've done it before. I've the times that I've done it. The only time I can think of where it was not bad, I felt a different path almost develop in me was when I took more than a regular dose, and I was tripping for the full effect of the 14 hours, and I began to realize that I wasn't happy with certain things that I was doing,
Yeah.
and and I'll be honest, I was too afraid to
Yeah.
change those things because
Yeah.
the reality is. No one's gonna change them for you but me. But if I'm too afraid, nothing's gonna get done.
That's the truth.
And then you fucking hit yourself with that.
Yeah.
While you're tripping on fucking drugs, and all of a sudden you're scared.
The realization.
You're scared.
Exactly, bro.
You're
Because
scared.
look, if you could be responsible for everything or nothing, which one would you fucking choose?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm kidding. It's
Yeah,
obviously everything.
It's obviously everything.
Wrong.
I don't know. Some people think that.
Well, listen, I was kidding.
No.
You know, but
No,
it's
Sisi. Stop.
people get scared and fucking bug out on mushrooms because they're like, I'm me and this is what I'm doing and the stuff that I'm doing is me. Like, you know, like I'm attached to everything that I am. Like, why is it like this? You know what I mean? And then I think, and from that point, people could have a deconditioned standpoint, and you could do that thing. You could take that and be like, oh, okay, so this is Johnny. Okay. Oh, Johnny doesn't like this. He really likes that. He hates that. Oh, this gets to him. Oh, this pisses him
So
off.
how can you tie this, Johnny, into
And you
modern
can look-
addictions? Because I mean, one of the things that you said that you're addicted to is that little fucker right there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
never.
it's a
You want to know
motherfucker.
something? The last couple times that I saw you, you lost it twice.
Yo, that's one thing. If you
And
feel like
it
you're
was out.
smart,
And
get a
it was out.
jewel and you'll lose all the time and it'll bring you back down to earth.
Okay, so actually, okay, all right. So basically, I'm wrong. It's saying that. So I've seen this before. So they're using it with these types of people that have problems, like military, and they're using it to help them. So like people with PTSD, they'll take mushrooms and stuff, and it'll help them.
There's some drink you like.
Bro, because they step out of it. Because they step out of it and they realize that, hey, well, my life was meant to be lived and I am me for a reason. And you know what? It's still okay and love is still real. You know what I mean?
Ayahuasca.
And shitty situations happen. And I think that.
Can you look up ayahuasca?
What is it?
Ayahuasca.
Yeah, I watched it in Peru.
No, but just so explain it to me just for a minute, because you admitted before. I mean, I can run back the tape if you need a refresher, but you admitted that was an addiction.
Yeah, no.
Is that
it
considered one
I
of the
have
new
to
modern
admit to that.
addictions?
I can't.
No, modern times. This trend, 2019.
100%, bro.
They have
100%.
electronic
Bro,
cigarettes
look at
a couple years
Snapchat,
ago.
dude. Snapchat's advertising to kids that kids are getting addicted to addict more kids.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a genius.
who makes
It's
money
a
on that?
genius marketing
Who
idea.
makes money on
Who
that?
makes money on it? Marlboro that just donated 14 or
Billion
merged
or
14 billion into
Billion.
Juul
with a B.
to make
B.
Juul a $28 billion company. So I was looking at the
Who owns
statistics
Juul?
on Snapchat.
Ayahuasca.
It was
Oh, okay.
like, bro, it was
Read it
like
off to us. Read it off.
28% up of kids starting to smoke in high school. 28% up.
Nice.
Like, meanwhile, in the last years, they've been going down.
Yeah.
But since the Juul emerged, boom, because it's easy, dude. It's
it
easy.
is.
And you look cool as
It's,
shit.
Yeah, you look super
incredibly
cool.
powerful shamanic
Vape.
plant medicine that's known for producing life-changing epiphanies and realizations.
I know about ayahuasca,
When you said,
bro. Come on.
well, he said P.
Sean, you know about ayahuasca, do you
I
know?
don't.
You know about
I've
ayahuasca?
watched like the drug ins on like all this
Wait, have
stuff.
you ever done ayahuasca?
No.
No. Dude,
Ayahuasca, you
travel
gotta go to
after
Peru
shit.
pretty much
The
for.
fuck? Why would anyone go to Peru?
Peru.
for a
Peru
drug?
is the place.
No
for
offense.
ayahuasca.
I love
For people-
love Peru.
Well, you
Love
go
Peru.
with a
Okay.
shaman
Yeah.
and you
Jesus
throw up for
fuck.
hours and you see
Yeah.
the.
But why do they do
You see
that?
Mother Nature, basically, like,
So-
Mother Ayahuasca.
Look at that
For
fucking
people that
guy.
have been through dramatic moments in their life, Sisi,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
they'll take this drug. So, for example, like a girl that got touched or raped as like a little child, she can't overcome that thought. They give them the ayahuasca, and then what is it called? A chaperone or something?
Shaman.
A shaman.
Chaperone.
Chaperone, basically.
Same
Right?
shit.
Fucking
different
same
toilet.
shit, yeah.
Yeah. So
It's a
then
psychedelic chaperone.
they go through this trip in their mind, and they kind of become one with what happened to them, and they're able to like finally recover and move on with their life instead of like letting that thought always chew them alive. Like their inner thoughts before they go to sleep throughout the day at moments, like that's why people take it. That's why
Yeah.
they travel to
This
Peru
thing just-
to answer the
Yeah,
question.
and I think everybody could do that, man.
Just
Everybody's
hello?
stayed up at
Yeah,
night
well,
worrying about this or that.
stressing
You don't
out,
have to get
whatever.
raped when you're a little girl for that shit to happen. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
It's
And it
lost for a
falls
minute.
back into,
I got
with
lost.
more drastic shit like that,
I
it's
don't know
got to be
what's
much,
happening.
much harder. You know, I
Yeah.
can't understand that stuff.
Yeah.
But with everyday shit, if you stay attached to it and you let it eat away at you, you could dwell all day and night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm
good?
saying he's asking, why would I go to Peru? I'm like the people that have really really dramatic moments in their life.
I watched
Those
a
people
documentary
more
actually. So guys, I watched a documentary about ayahuasca.
Is it on drugs? I think
I don't know.
watched the same thing.
No.
Okay.
This kid was done. He was gonna he sold all his shit. He was like going to ayahuasca, going to do that and see if he can get his life together. If not, he was gonna kill himself. Literally, he decided. And they made a documentary out of it. And this kid
Jesus, he's gonna kill himself. because
totally
he was upset?
changed up. Kid totally changed up when he came back. And it was a fucking crazy thing, bro. They buried him, and then he like re-emerges on ayahuasca and shit. Like,
Did you hear about
it's
the guy?
crazy ceremonies they do.
The guy Colin O'Brien. You look up Colin O'Brien. I'll look up his name. Maybe it's not Colin O'Brien, but he's the first man to ever go. Yeah, that was it. No, go back. No. Hold on. He was the first guy. Go back to the Colin O. He was the first guy to cross Antarctica with no assistance, with his own little like shovel or cart. That guy.
You got a dog like whipping him and shit?
He's a professional endurance athlete and a motivational speaker. The man holds 3-time world records for Explorer's Grand Slam. So an Explorer's Grand Slam is climbing all the mountains as fast as possible, one after the other. This guy, in 53 days, he went across fucking Antarctica. Is it on there? Just so I can read.
That would be the first highlight. That's like pretty. That's a big.
Well, the thing is, I was trying to
Well,
find
that
it.
squashes the flat Earth,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, here we go. On
You guys
December
know about
2000.
that?
Yeah. There's the flat Earth theory with the flat Earth people.
With the wall.
Yeah, it's the.
They believe in that there's a wall
I'm not
and
even
there's
talking
nothing
about
else.
It's
What
like
about-
politics.
So-
Shit, nobody ever.
So somebody's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go across
Oh, so it's
fucking
Colin
Antarctica.
O'Bradley. He completed a solo cross of the Antarctica. He did this, the team acclaimed, online through media. First solo, unsupported, unaided crossing the whole Antarctic from coast to coast. On Instagram, he stated, I accomplished my goal to become the first person in history to traverse the continent of Antarctica, coast to coast, solo, unsupported, and unaided. I have to tell you something, there's nothing more badass, in my opinion, than that.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. That's a fucking adventure. Does it say how many days? No, it's alright. But let me see this. Can I see this for a second? Oh, where?
This dude's ripping it.
Which one you did? Look at that. All that.
You're right across.
Crazy guy, man. The endurance to do that. The balls. Oh
You
my
gotta
God.
have balls and a heart, man. What else? Let's stay on course. Let's bang out some action. What else we got?
Alright.
Let's go right to center action.
Let's go right to tilted center action.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, no,
Get a
let's
gold pump and just go.
let's finish
Let's
finish
just
up.
go.
Let's finish up the podcast right now with modern addictions, because I basically threw the jewel in your face already about how you lose it all the time. Kind of impressive.
I do find it. I found it for a while.
What's the flavor?
Mango.
It's the only one you smoke?
Yeah.
Mango.
What?
I don't know. I just
You don't like any other flavors?
No.
So if I brought you something right now to try, not interested?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
What about
The
those
other,
pods?
I'm good.
That meanie leans pods. That shit look.
That looked fire. I mean, I would try it. I've never had
Was
it.
it fucked up for your liver? For your kidneys? It sounded appetizing.
Yeah, it did.
Oh
Like,
my
I
God.
wonder. Modern addictions. I think we're addicted to
Instagram?
everything that we do, mostly, but Instagram, Facebook, just our daily rituals, bro. Everything. The secret is in the pudding. It's all in your daily ritual. I always talk about macro and micro. You have to have a macro goal and macro picture, and a micro goal. You know what I mean? So, if you're hitting the jewel every day, you're probably gonna hit it tomorrow. So that's why I'm stuck in the loop of this, and I admit it, it's an addiction. This sucks. People shouldn't do this, but you do it.
Do you feel any different?
You're a little doinked out.
Um, No,
Linkage?
not at all anymore. It never makes me feel different. I don't know.
For me, it just makes me feel a little more like.
I'll go on and off with this shit. I don't know. For me, it's like
I like the soul.
I'll turn into a different person with different shit too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like if I'm drinking coffee every day, like I'm gonna see the effects in some ways, and I'm gonna see the effects in other ways. So I'll probably get shit done a little bit more, be a little bit more on the ball, But I'm probably not gonna eat as much, and I'll probably stay up later that night or something. You know what I mean?
Get the shits from it after.
Yeah, so that I admit probably isn't great for me. It's different for everybody, but that's a modern addiction. I don't think that we should be addicted to anything. Like, I wasn't addicted to anything for a long time, and I fucking hate it again after being there, because it's great. Because you're like, I'm just eating food and drinking water, and no, I don't have caffeine every day, or no, I don't have nicotine.
Have you ever done a vegan
I don't
diet?
have alcohol either, like
Vegan
stuff
diet?
like that,
Vegan diet.
Never did it fully, no.
No, when you say not fully, does that mean you still eat meat?
Yeah, 100%. I eat meat, all the time. But like,
Chicken and steak.
I've never
for you.
went
You're a
100%
chicken and steak
with.
guy. That's fair, right? Fair question.
Fish.
You're a fish guy.
Chicken, fish.
Well, I'm about my health too. I don't like putting steak in my body all the time and just having it sit there because I know it does. Even though it's gonna be good for me, I'm gonna gain weight. Probably my test levels go up a little bit. Why the fuck not? You know what I mean?
Do they go up on
Red
steak?
meat is great for test levels. Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken, not so much. But
But the
modern
overall
addictions,
steak
man, it's
now.
every single thing that we do. Modern addictions. I think caffeine and nicotine, number one, bro. Number one because
Yeah, but we
it
were saturated with
changes.
that when we were younger. You can't even. I don't. Like I don't blame. I would never blame a child. for getting
Netflix
it.
is a modern addiction.
Well, Netflix is a different. Is a changing the world. Like you have to realize something. Netflix, Hulu, those companies have fucked Cablevision.
Oh yeah.
Fucked
Blockbuster.
Optimum.
It's extinct now.
And that was all Netflix. Netflix used to just fucking send you the video home. Holy fuck. The guy that was the creepy fuck in the warehouse that smoked weed, fucking just packing these movies for you guys. Packing these movies. Like, that's what this fucking guy did, bro. Like, and he became a millionaire, billionaire, whatever. I mean, they're also a little bit crazy. I've heard that they're, completely in the black. They're out of money. They've basically filmed multiple movies, like over $100,000 movies for Sandler.
I don't know how they're
all these
doing now,
other
bro, but
fucking
I know Netflix was doing
Oh, look at the stock.
amazing.
Look at the
I
stock
just
chart.
read a book actually by the director over HR during Netflix's like prime years while it was blowing up, and I think like she
the
just
Netflix, how much money
retired.
they're worth right now?
Billions.
I doubt it's $1 billion.
What?
They were almost bankrupt, I think. They spent so much fucking money.
They playing. They capping, I guess.
Go down a little bit? What is the net worth? No, not stock price, right? Net worth. But, no, it's just, for me, it's
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
I'm here.
I'm here.
listening.
Here.
3.7 bill.
Okay, they're worth 3.7 billion, so I guess they can really
With an M or a B?
with a B.
With a B.
Billion.
Billion. Well, I mean, I think we hit our
It
quote
was multi-B, right?
for a time. I mean, is there anything like we're wrapping down to the end of the show?
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to plug?
Aspire to be better.
I mean,
Aspire like that's really.
just have that camera look on him and listen. Whatever you want to say. The next 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 seconds are yours.
30 minutes.
Dialed in. No, the next 30 seconds are yours. That camera. Just
Okay.
anything you want to talk about what you're doing in life. I mean, anything you think people would be interested in.
Yeah. Alright, if I'm gonna look into the camera.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Alright, so
Look into the camera. Tell people.
I
like,
would say
70,000 people are probably going to be interested in listening.
hopefully more. I would say aspire to be better.
Okay.
Every day try to help people. And when you operate from a place of trying to help people and take the ego out of the way of trying to help yourself, that's when you actually get more. It's like a crazy secret that nobody knows, but like try it out and it works.
I
So
love that. Extra
like
little secret at the end.
wherever you
It's
go,
thoughtful.
and it's wherever you go as well. Like that's how you'll run into cool connections. You'll do. Look at Joey. He's a mad positive person. You know where he goes. I'm sure like you'll bullshit with people on Instagram, or when people see you, they know you're positive, so they're gonna want to deal with you. You know what I mean?
Well, not only that,
And
but
if you
Supreme
wanna
Patty
help
saw you
them-
today.
Shout out the whole shrimp gang, bro. Those guys.
Patty, that's pretty dope.
But yeah, no, it was actually really cool when we got to meet them. I'm not gonna lie, they were actually very, very chill, nice people, and you know, it was almost like we never left to a certain extent because you know you post that photo literally 3 weeks later, and Patty's commenting on the picture immediately. You know, like I think that it states the obvious, and this is probably how I'm gonna wrap up the show, just to let you know. But it states the obvious that we're trying to do something that is going to help people in New York. This is a platform that we believe that helps the modern man, helps people be successful in 2019 by offering them this ability and this chance to actually, you know, speak about what they're passionate about. DM us if you want to be on the show, and we want to help. And I think that the more people that understand that this is more of a awareness. It's becoming self-aware of where we're trying to go as a society, as an age group, as millennials. I mean, that's what they call us. That I can't lie to you. I go to work, I see people like, oh, look at the millennial.
Yeah.
Showed up 5 minutes late, that motherfucker. Still gonna get paid like he was here on time. Piece of shit. But you know what I'm saying? And you wanna know something? I'm a millennial. That's what they say. And I run 5 schools on Long Island for children with autism. Doesn't matter. The point is that I spend my day trying to help people, help the society of tomorrow. And then when I'm here, I'm grinding out this dream, this thought, this process, this vision that you said before. Meditate on something. I tell them all the time. You know what I fucking do twice a week? I go and meditate. I get help to be brought to somewhere where I'm able to focus and bring myself to a higher level of consciousness. And that's why I said it before, because that is when you make the right decisions. The stuff that you're talking about, that's everything. That's the gold. That's the ticket there. But you want to know something? It's sad because we are the small percentage of the people that know.
And it's the little things, though. It's just everybody that thinks it's this big thing. It's just the little things. Just chill, yo. Just do the little things. Start with the little things.
Couple jumping jacks, 5 in the morning. Listen, everybody, thank you so much for listening in. And John Boy,
thank
you so much for being here, man. Honestly, it was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Until
next time. Yes.
That is a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Listen, thank you so much again. And this is Sisi Poppy's Bacon, Egg, and Cheese, the BEC coming live, EP2 on lock, baby. We did it here, ladies and gentlemen, with John Boy. Ooh. Yeah.